Hello Internet, this is the Root. Samsung has made it ever so more frustrating to power off your device. You want to know how? They've consolidated the power and the Bixby key into one. By default, pressing the power button on your device triggers a Gemini thing, Google's Gemini AI assistant. And if you didn't know how to turn it off the traditional way, you'd be getting really fucking frustrated. Yeah, very frustrated. Until you figure it out on your device, you gotta press the power and volume button at the same time, which also takes a dozen screenshots before doing that. Press and hold them. If you press both together as a short press, it'll keep taking screenshots after screenshots. And then you can access that. In reality, in order to change that function, you gotta have a stupid fucking Samsung account. And not many are going to want to go through that shit. Just to be able to change the button's function back to the way it should be. A long press, yes, to turn it off, to show the power off options. Or a short press to turn it off. Yeah, the way it should be. But that's just the way Samsung wants to do it now. And that's not good. It makes it ever so frustrating for those that, are used to the traditional way of powering off a device. At least the other manufacturers haven't done that yet. They haven't pulled a Samsung. At least with Apple devices, that power button actually does what it's supposed to do. It turns the device off when you press and hold it for too long. Yeah, it'll black it out and it'll restart. But if you press and hold just enough, it gives you the option to turn it off or restart it, or lock the screen. And, pressing it once, it just turns the screen off, or on again when you press it. With any others, it's the same thing. Simplified, not cumbersome, not jacked into a multifunction button. Personally, I find that fucking annoying. And that's making me reconsider getting Samsung as my future device if I decide to purchase, if I decide to purchase a new device. Right now, I'm using the Key 2LE on a side with the S10, which works just fine still. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. Those are my thoughts, my opinions, and a little bit of a rant. Thank you for watching.